want me to be Delmara as a backup character.
Number 14.
I'm horrible at flirting
Yeah.
with girls.
Number
How?
14, man. Oh wait, never mind. I can't say this one.
Wait.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, okay, there goes my.
Oh.
I gotta say, that was probably the most chaotic intro ever, but I love it.
But never.
I mean, I just hear suddenly Youth doing her impression, the Gale screaming, I don't know how to flirt. It's great.
With girls.
That's fair. Anyways, so welcome everyone, and to Ichor in Honor. I am the host, Herald, and this is the Dumb Luck Club. And if you notice, we have someone who has returned to us after a long hiatus. Welcome back to Diar.
Yay!
Right.
So glad to have you back.
Wait, who's Diar?
Wait, is this Bedivere? Hold on.
Wait, did you join the wrong VC?
But yes,
Wrong campaign, sorry.
Yeah, but yes, welcome. Glad, and we're welcome. We're happy to have you join us. And announcement-wise, next week we're actually gonna have a special session for Ichor in Honor, as it is going to be the 2-year anniversary of when the campaign started.
Yay!
Yes.
We need cake.
That we
Yeah.
I was gonna bring a glass of wine, but if you want cake, go for it.
I'm gonna say something really dark.
Do
Happy
I
birthday,
have-
Black Wolf. Ha.
Oh,
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
death day.
Damn. I love the last one of you guys. Ha ha ha.
So
this
I
Damn.
remember when Black Wolf died, because that's when I first started dyeing my hair like orange and pink. And so when I was going back to the clip, all of a sudden you just see my hair change, and I'm like, that's when he died.
Emo face, kid.
That's how you dealt with it.
this is how D&D players cope. Just like how
Inhale.
people handle breakups by changing the color of their hair or changing the style of it. For D&D players, it's a character death.
Didn't
It
Black
wasn't
Wolf
even my
die
own
about
character.
a year ago?
Yeah. Black Wolf died like the week of my birthday. That too. That too. It was literally the same session as Lydia turned Drow, which I was so excited about because it was my birthday, and then Black Wolf died. I'm like, happy birthday!
But yes, we are going to have a session. It's going to be the same time as before, but it's just going to be an extra session next week. So, other than that, without any further delay, we'll go ahead and begin Ichor and Honor.
Yes.
So, where we last left off with the party, you all had found yourselves in the capital of the Kre. It was here that you had joined Astra for various reasons. One to go to accompany him, but also because of the fact the Golden Demon was there, who might have information about what you are all looking for. And as you had arrived and had done the phrase and everything, you also had to depart from Astrath due to circumstances of his mission. And of course, you all wanted to see the Golden Demon. A lot of people have mixed feelings about this, seeing as how the Golden Demon was the one who, at the very least, seemed to be the one who gave the job to Gale and Delan's old crew, which also led to their demise. But needing this info, you all met with him. Got a little tense there, but it ended where we last left off. He had revealed to you that he would give you the information in exchange. There was a crown in which the Kara seemed to have in possession that he wanted. And that is where we begin.
So,
DM reminder: did he tell us where this crown was? Or
He did. He said it was in the Temple of the Kara.
The Temple of the Kara. Okay. So Damon's going to turn to Daphne and Lydia. I know you're chumming with the Kara. It's gonna be a problem.
The only person that I can see a problem being with is Kara Talk, but he's in the capital right now, and the Kara seem to be dealing with their own dramatics at the moment. And Lydia will turn and look at Umeko and be like, is that gonna be a problem with you or them?
They don't have to know it was us.
True.
I mean, we've done shadier things and gotten away with it mostly.
But here's the thing. Once we get to this temple, wouldn't it be more efficient to have the stealthy people go get it? Because if we all get it, or if we all do this stealth mission, not a lot of us are stealthy.
It is statistically harder to keep a group hidden than a few people. That is true. So we can just select a few to actually complete it.
Daphne's going to look at the golden demon. I don't suppose you know a more precise location of where in the Temple the Crown is.
Such things of significance would be kept in the inner vaults of the temple.
DM, would I know where those vaults are since I studied there?
Give me a history check at advantage.
Go, Umeko!
Go,
There goes. Woo!
Oh, nice!
19.
You do remember that that the vaults the vault he's talking about is one that's at sort of in, for lack of better terms, almost like the basement of the temple itself, which goes down about, as you know, that the temple itself has its large aspects on that in the what people are able to see, and like I said, some multi-storied. But what many people don't know is that it's also multi-level down below, and that vault is at the lowest point in the temple.
Okay.
And
Okay.
quick question: who has the sending stone at the moment? Okay.
Lydia.
All right, I'll be sending you a DM.
Oh no.
Secret message.
Wait, who has? So wait, I thought Astaroth had the sending stone.
Only
Astaroth
it
has
connects to
the sending
Astaroth, so
Lydia.
it's Astaroth and Lydia's telephone.
Are you guys sexting in the middle of our important meeting?
You don't know.
Oh,
You
no.
don't know what's happening.
Giggity.
Anyways,
This could work out perfectly, guys. The stealthy people go get the crown. It's in the Kara. I could do some shenanigans with the you-know-whats and see if a certain bitch is in the Kara.
Alternatively, we can track down the person that actually has a live tracker on the bitch.
Are you actually contemplating splitting up when you go face this bitch?
Temporarily.
Lydia, it makes no sense for us to travel in a large group, especially if we're going to be splitting off anyway. What would the non-stealthy people do?
starting to sound like me.
Probably cause a ruckus.
Right. No, I just don't want anyone to die if we split the party.
Well, you're one of the stealthy people. Daphne is gonna probably be with us when we face her. She can bring us back. And plus, I still have this. And then he shows off the ring.
TM, quick question. Do I have to respond out loud with the Sending Stone, or can I still respond in my head?
You need to respond verbally. That's part of the spell.
Is there a time on when I...
Nope.
Time limit of when I can
There is
respond?
not.
There is not.
God damn it. Or you mean like some people could always stay here? Because there's always work to be done here.
True.
Sneaky people go
I've
get
been
the
gone,
crown.
so where exactly are we?
Meeting with the Golden Demon in the Kre.
Kre, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, work can be done here. You know, there's stuff that can be done.
Okay, so Paulina knows what's implicating because she heard the whole thing. Like, I'm gonna send you a DM. Does Daphne need to roll like an insight to see what Lydia's possibly referring to?
I mean, what Lydia's explicitly trying to be subtle about it. From what I understand, yeah.
I'm also just saying.
I would say with your passive
there's
insight,
work that we can do here too.
I think with the passive insight, you would get into feeling that there's something more.
You're not wrong. That is something we can discuss when we're not with mixed company.
Unless our company can give us further information about other things or other items. Because that's what we're here for.
That sort of business can be conducted, but I must know for certain that this is a transaction that we will be doing.
One turns to the golden demon. Several months ago, you worked with a pirate crew, captained by a man named Argan. He was sent to find a certain item, also gather a certain person. Argon attempted to make good on that promise. I'm the last surviving member of that crew. So I tell you right now, by the fact that I haven't put my spear down your throat, that if we're going to do business, we're going to do business. And we'll handle it like men. So, either you can work with us and give us the information that we need, and we collect your goods, hand them off to you, or we can leave and be on our merry. Now stop wasting our time and tell us what we need.
Give me an intimidation check.
I do like it when he gets like this.
I mean, I would appreciate it if he didn't say subtle things like men when most of the people in here are of the female variety.
You know what I mean?
I think it's split pretty evenly, actually.
Now it's split pretty evenly.
Yeah.
14.
As you say this, you know, as soon as the words leave your lips, you see his cyan blue eyes glow even brighter as he steps towards you.
Delan just looks up at him.
Bold words. Someone like yourself. You took on this opportunity and you failed. Considering that I have not have taken the liberty to recover the financial cost of that. I think we are a bit on even footing right now. But you could take the offer, and of course have it be written as he glances over at Daphne. Proper and honorable people do as such. Or I might have to call a little bird.
Just so I know, he's referring to the first emperor, isn't he?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh,
I would
shit.
like to.
I would
I
like
like this. I tell you this.
You know what? I am interested in
Okay.
this.
Come on, Daphne.
9.
18?
28.
Oof.
Nice.
All except for Delan, you do remember Umeko talking about a certain person known as Sparrow.
Oh, wow. That's
So
a callback.
you have a feeling because of her affiliation. That's probably what he's talking about.
Yep.
That's a
Fucking do
callback.
it.
That is a
God
callback.
We need the Delan. We need the ring to finish this. So if we can't mess up here.
There's no way to defeat the first emperor without the ring.
Kind of glances over his shoulder at them before turning back to the Golden Emperor.
Golden demon.
Oh, it's the
Golden
Golden
Demon.
Demon.
Golden
Yeah,
Emperor.
So
don't
many
give
names.
him more power. Do not give him more power than he already has.
So he looks back to him. Dad. We have things that we need. You. And that. And those. So.
You're completely cutting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're cutting out.
Second. Alright, how's that? Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. He says to him, as I said before, you have information and items that we need. So, we are willing to work with you. And I am willing to work with you. Despite the bit of history. So, as I said before, let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. I'm sorry, I thought I was muted.
So,
I'm so sorry.
It's
genuinely.
okay. It's okay. You're okay. But
Sometimes we need a break in the tension.
very well. It will be delivered to you. I assume you're still staying at that inn, yes? I'll have someone deliver it to you. Of the information that is available. And in regards to things that you might need. My bazaar is always open.
Considering the political risks for my friends. Perhaps you could offer that for us at a discount. Your greatness.
Give me a persuasion check.
Come on, Delan. We need that well, we don't need the discount.
Dalan
I mean,
is feisty tonight. Oh
I love
God.
it. I freaking love it.
He woke up and chose violence.
He wants to kill this man so badly.
This is nocturnal Dalan right now. This is Dalan after dark. Like, oh my God.
Oh no.
That can be arranged. And then he just turns and looks in one direction and towards one of the halls, and you just see someone appear, almost as if there was a silent call towards him. As you see the person from before, as he just bows, and the golden demon looks to him. Provide any assistance they may need. They have my permission. And he stands upright, nods, but stays absolutely quiet. Yes, Umeko.
In this, just like a random like side question, in this room, are there any symbols of like his affiliation?
Give me a perception check.
Like in this... Nope.
The only thing that really catches your attention is you see the brooch upon his outfit, which is the same sort of carved symbol as you remember seeing before from a particular member of the Jha.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Remind me again,
Cool.
the weighted scales is the syndicate or the
Yes.
synod?
The
Syndicate.
syndicate.
The Golden Syndicate.
Yeah, you haven't
The
really
Synod
seen.
was the one that was the eyes, wasn't it?
No, the eyes were the Baize.
No, like the
The
'cause I have
eyes
the
was the
scroll.
Ghosts? No, it's not the broken
No,
ghost people.
I have the scroll that was the parlay with the knights in it, and that had eyes on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just like,
Yeah.
Blathers told me about the golden demon wearing a necklace with the weighted scales on it. So
Yeah.
that's the
Which is-
syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
So Blathers is part of the syndicate. So this might be syndicate.
Yeah. So this is all Golden
Bullshit.
Syndicate.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Dalen's gonna turn to the others. Well, we have our task that we've been asked to complete. We've got a discount on our wares. Is there anything else we need to discuss before we leave?
Nothing to discuss, although we could use some supplies from the shop. And then we can leave and rest for the evening.
At this point, Delan is going to turn back to the golden demon. It's going to give him a very hard stare for a moment before turning and heading towards the gentleman who's going to be getting them the supplies.
Isn't it like leading us to a bazaar?
Apparently.
Shopping episode.
Shopping episode.
As the person that you see before you is that Yuan T Pureblood you had seen before, and gestures for you to follow as you hear the calm voice of the golden demon. Hmm? Yes. Yes, Delan?
No, with me, that was Diar.
Oh, Diar. Sorry, go ahead.
Before I leave, I actually turn to the Golden Demon and say, Thank you, Golden Imp.
It was nice knowing you.
First episode back. Why?
Why? We did so well.
He just
Claire wasn't here
stares.
for the warning.
Asshole.
He just
Taylor
stares.
wasn't here for the warning.
You just see. He just looks at you for a long moment, and then just looks back to the other room, to the other side of the wall. And as he calmly says, "You may return." And just like before, everyone is back into the room. Just filing in, just like before, continuing onward with their discussions. The guards at their ready.
Daphne, if she's Daphne's gonna wait till they like leave the room and just look at him, looking straight at Diar with the most disappointed mom look. We were told what we can and can't say. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I mean, the fact of the matter is we're going against someone who's trying to tell everyone what to do. Why do we have to follow other people's rules? Especially
follow
since it wasn't
Lydia's
from Lydia
rules?
herself. That is different in the sense that I chose to follow her rules. Now, did I choose to follow his?
No. But what you said could have gotten us in trouble, and thus could have gotten Lydia in trouble, and or attacked, or worse, killed.
And as
We're
this is
going
happening,
up against someone who could kill us.
Everyone could kill us.
Itham just seems to look at Diar and seems to look down at the ground for a moment and then look back at Diar. I must say, are they very heavy?
Oh my gosh, Harold, you did not.
Whoa.
Can I smack him?
What?
Stop it.
What? I'm just complimenting the fact that he had that he dared say such things.
He had the balls to say it, is what he's trying to
Exactly.
say. I will speak for the.
I am not an idiot. I know what he was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm just saying he should just kind of let go of that filter.
Get the stuff and go.
Yes.
Gale's gonna tap Umeko's shoulder and get down onto her level and just whisper in her ear. Was that guy affiliated with the people that are after me?
You know, if that was a concern, I wouldn't talk about while we're still in his place.
I thought we left. Fuck.
No.
No, we're
You're
in
following
his
them. You're
possession.
walking and talking.
We're still like we're with his
oh,
people though. Like we're still
okay.
here.
Okay.
But she'll just like nod, like yeah.
Gale's gonna stay super quiet.
Daphne's gonna look at Delan. I appreciate the restraint you showed my peer. I know that was very difficult to do.
You and I are gonna have a long talk after this, Delan.
Dalan just kind of turns to Daphne, very quietly. He just kind of points to her and uses the message. It was either work with him, or I was going to put my sword in his chest. And I knew we had too much at stake. So, did what I do best. Talked.
Best thing about being a bard is what we do best. Or be very good distractions. I've been told I'm a delicious distraction, so we shall see how that goes.
Did you say delicious?
Yes.
Okay.
Gale is staying super quiet.
As you continue down this hallway, you do see a lot of, like in the alcoves, various artistic pieces that seem to be of various individuals that are decorated in gold. Like it's like the statue itself is just made out of pure solid gold.
Midas.
And you see them that they're in various poses as you are going through the hallway. See one of which you see that they seem to be of all different kinds of races: halfling, gnome, lizard folk. You even see some that are not as common in this area, like a turtle. You even see what appears and of course you see our cockra here and there, but it's almost like a series of statues.
Any Dragonborn?
You do see a few Dragonborn. Tabaxi, yes.
I hate to be that guy, but do we recognize any of these statues?
Give me an insight check. You take a look. They don't really seem to be of any people that you recognize, though you do catch a few things that make you pause. You see some of them they all seem to be of different societal classes. You could tell from their clothing, but you even see some that actually have on their clothing the symbol of the Golden Syndicate. In fact, it almost seems like these statues were done by a skilled craftsman, or is there something else about this?
Now I'm picturing as we're walking down this hallway. I picture it as we walk down this hallway. It's the Scooby-Doo thing where the eyes just slowly follow us.
Gale's just staying super quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a first.
So, and as you reach the end of this hallway, you see that there are these two massive doors, and seeming to be flanked by two more statues, though these seem to be that of giants, towering. But even so, they're in a kneeling position, so their presence still takes up this hallway, even though that it's obviously it's not meant to hold someone of their size here. The door opens, and the servant outstretches his arm towards the room that you see before you. Each of them are personal servants of the Golden Demon. They know about the agreement that you have. So please. As he gestures for you to enter, as you see the various stalls, as well as the various individuals that are dressed in a similar fashion to that of the Wanti. You see all the vibrant colors. You see various things that are really much in eye candy, that are glistening with colors, but you also see some things that probably would be a bit unsettling to those who are not experienced with weaponry or adventuring. So what will you be looking for?
So we're just free to like shop now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lydia's actually gonna like drift away or like hang back, and I will finally respond to that message away from people, and just be like, now or later, and is this something that I need to be alone for, or can I bring other people?
Okay.
Oh, he can't reply. I'll send another message.
Okay.
I'll use my charge. Like, sorry, forgot. You can't reply. Was just in with the golden demon. Well, he let us go shopping. Send.
It takes a moment before he responds, and you hear it, but it's also in a hushed tone. Something that all of you will want to hear.
I don't like the
Damn
sound
it!
of
Now
that.
or later. Damn it. Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
Though judging from what you know, Lydia,
Mhm.
he's keeping the fact he's keeping it short probably means he's still on the mission.
Yeah. Okay. I got time to go shopping. Great.
Mhm.
All right. So what Daphne needs for sure. Well, the party needs diamonds because if we are gonna split the party like we're planning,
Mm-hmm.
then we're gonna need to have enough diamonds split between the two parties. I also need I need an encrusted chalice. That is, let me see, where is it? Where are you? Where is it? There it is. I need an encrusted chalice, a gem encrusted bowl, worth at least 1,000 gold for Hero's Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I don't know, Daphne doesn't typically do a lot of shopping. So I don't know, maybe yeah.
As you look around, and go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation!
Sorry, DM, I just got a call about dinner. What's
good.
going on right now? Where are we
Shopping.
currently? Shopping?
You're in the bazaar.
The Black Market Bazaar.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me think what I want.
Yeah, you got
What
time.
kinda-
I'm just helping Daphne at
Yeah.
the moment. So
17?
you are able to find those things, and you are looking for the chalice and the bowl. And how much does it say for each of them?
Oh, I thought it was a chalice. It's just the bowl.
Okay. All right, and how
And the
much?
bowl needs to be worth. It needs to be worth at least 1,000 gold.
Okay. And as
We
you
also need diamonds.
And diamonds
Yeah.
for the party.
Okay, so starting with the bowl. As you're looking it over and you're speaking to this person, they tell you that because of this being a specific and because of the whole thing with the golden demon, that it is a little it's a little bit cheaper for you. So instead of having to pay 1,000, it would just be 700.
Whew.
A nice discount. Oh boy.
Very, very nice discount. Alright, I will remove that.
Mhm.
If that is fair. Also, Daphne does not know or ever thought she would need to haggle, because privileged life.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so there's for the bowl, not chalice. I don't know why I keep calling it chalice. It's a bowl.
It's all good.
For armor's fine, because I can't really wear armor. Unfortunately, bards do not have high armor proficiency. And I have all the weapons I need, so... At this point, Daphne's just pretty much shopping primarily for the party, so it's the bowl and I need diamonds that are worth at least 500 gold pieces.
Okay. So then, for what you would have to pay is 300 for each diamond.
Okay, and she's going to
Hey,
look at...
Do you need money for diamonds? If you're using them for all of us, do you need some of us to pay for at least a diamond?
I mean, it would be appreciated. I can't afford it, but I mean, it would be appreciated not to just use my funds for it.
I'll give you
Wait,
300 gold for a diamond with my name on it.
Yeah, exactly. She's using it for that. I knew it.
Dalen's gonna hand Daphne 300 gold as well.
Oh yeah, here's 300
With
gold,
this-
Daphne.
This one,
Reserved.
Gale hands Daphne a plaque.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need a platinum
many-
is worth one
A thou-
platinum is worth 10 gold pieces.
In my
Oh,
world, it's
okay.
1,000.
Oh, in his world it's 1,000. Okay.
Yeah, because
Are
platinum
you
is
just
rarer
saying
in my
you're-
world. That's why.
Are you saying you're just going to pay for everyone's, Gale?
Or
you
does
just
Gale
want
get
a lot of
3?
Or does Gale get 3?
Sure,
My
why not?
God.
Why not? I'll pay for everything. Gale just
already-
wants to get out of the area.
Okay.
He wants to get back.
I already paid 300.
Okay, so let's say for prosperity's sake, so that's 3, 4, 5.
I'm sorry, it was
Yeah.
100 gold. I'm sorry, that was my bad. I'm sorry, I am dumb.
Math.
So you need 3 platinum.
Three
You need
platinum.
1
3
diamond.
platinum, so you get 1 diamond.
Mhm.
I only have 2 platinum.
Okay, well, do you have?
2 platinum
I'll-
and 100 gold?
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, I'll
As
do
as
2
you were
platinum and a
as you were discussing this, the servant approaches you and says, I pardon for interrupting, but this is not. You can also, if you wish, form a little bit of a trade as well. It's not just currency. Anything has a price here.
Does Gale have anything that's worth?
Umeko just rolls her eyes and be like, guys, we have a party fund.
How much is
Already
in the
used
party
way
fund?
too much of the party fund with that mirror.
We
Like,
have
a lot, no.
2,400 left in the party fund.
You can buy a lot of diamonds with that.
I'm gonna look at Itham and be like, do you need anything? And do you need money?
I don't think he has money.
I'm
Oh,
perfectly.
that's why I'm asking.
I'm perfectly fine with this. As he gestures to the bow.
Do you need arrows?
DM, I'll be back in a second. I'm getting food.
Sure, you do that.
What if you could get special arrows?
He's just looking at you, just like, what?
I don't know.
Are you just looking for an excuse to spend money on me?
Yes. I have 100 years to make up Itham. I gotta buy you something.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Who? Shit. Okay.
Give me a second. I'm now remembering something that Blondie sent me. I gotta look it
23?
up.
All right. He relents, but doesn't say anything else.
Do I just spy anything interesting looking around?
Give me a perception check.
Oh wait, is it sunny?
You're
No, we're
inside.
in a bazaar.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was
We're
inside, or
inside
not.
at night.
Right, it's nighttime. I forgot
Mhm.
about that detail.
Yep.
What do my drow I see with a 21?
Okay. Give me a moment.
I don't need anything, but if there's something fun, well, maybe.
As you are looking around, you do see that there is, which it kind of catches you a little bit by surprise, but you do see something that catches your attention. Let me pull this up. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. There we go. You do see what appears to be that of a necklace. A necklace that seems to be having plenty of these. Let me go ahead and see how. Whoop. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. Let's see. You see that it's decorated with these bright reddish orange beads, and you see that there is a total of 7 of them. They're hanging from it. Seems to be decorated in gold, like a gold necklace with all these beads.
Do I recognize it or know what it is at all?
You have no idea.
Ooh, gosh.
I think I know what it is.
Well, Daphne,
But Daphne's still discussing the logistics of buying diamonds.
Does them know what it is? I'll just look
Gale's
at
just
them.
gonna hand 2 platinum and 100 gold to Daphne. Here you go.
Okay. So, Itham just he hasn't really paid attention to it, so he has no idea. But there is someone there at the stall.
Of course, on the days I don't want to talk to people.
Ah.
That always happens to me, though. Guess I'll look at the shopkeep or the person there and be like, that necklace. What is it?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. It is a necklace that actually contains various of the. It contains multiple spells of the same. It has the spell that causes a great explosion of fire.
I knew it!
Of course, there is. It's pretty obvious as to why this would be only in this particular shop.
That? Why is that?
It is considered illegal for the public to own. It was used during the time of the war that took place between the clans by their spellcasters. They found it much more efficient than just constantly draining their strength to cast such spells. But after the war had ended, they were deemed too dangerous for the public to have. And of course, the treaties and laws that were in place made it so that these things were off the market.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Dog emergency.
Oh, okay.
Dog emergency.
Sorry, I'm checking something real quick.
You're
Am I
fine.
with them right now?
Yes, you're with everyone.
Okay. Checking. Can I ritual cast detect magic?
If you'd like.
She's gonna go away from the group. And, can I find any empty spots to do it at or no?
It's going to be really hard to do so, but if you want to try to hide it, give me a sleight of hand check.
I don't trust her sleight of hand. That's the one thing I don't trust on her. She's not proficient in it. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try it then. No,
Okay.
she's gonna stick with the group after seeing there's like no spots to go to.
Okay.
Are you okay there, youth?
He looks at Gale and just like whispers to him, covering her mouth, saying, I was considering casting detect magic, but and she like looks around, she's like, there's nowhere to do it. I wanna make sure we're not getting scammed.
Okay, detect magic. Diar's gonna use his racial feature to just do detect magic.
Oh.
Okay.
shoot.
It's not a spell.
I'm gonna need Diar. Can you do me a favor and roll me a Constitution save real quick?
Oh no!
This place
Yeah,
is
certainly.
magic. This place is magic.
We are in a
It's a
magical
blinding
building.
light.
No.
Give me a second. I believe I'm the level I can do this. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm going to use Indomitable. When I fail or I can re-roll a saving throw that I failed, but I must use the new roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Oh, not much better.
What is it?
It's an
Hey,
8.
it's better. It's better.
It's technically better.
As you cast detect magic with your racial feature, you're instantly. At first, you feel a little nauseated, but then you find yourself like staggering back as you. It's like as if someone just threw a flashbang right in your face, as you just are engulfed by all the pinging of the various items that are all over the place in this shop.
Okay,
In this
not very
bazaar.
well, it's fine.
I'm going to break concentration on that and the detect magic.
You just see as if he was suddenly just flashed with multiple lights. You just see Diar just like, oh.
You okay there?
Not being scammed.
You just like gives him a
Wow.
thumbs up. Thanks for taking the risk for me.
Oh, honey.
Wow.
Honey.
DM, can you just like, could she just slip away to look at a different section?
Sure.
She's gonna look for can she look for anything that could possibly like grant dark vision or any magical items that are boots?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. She is okay. It's not the best, but I mean we're
Why did the music suddenly become super ominous?
16.
Playlists, probably.
Playlist. Always playlist.
It's always a playlist.
Yes, I
Hopefully
did
it's
actually
always a
create a.
playlist.
I did actually create a playlist for this place. So.
It's a taste for campaign 2.
Oh my god.
So.
Can't wait for campaign 2.
As you're looking around, you do actually find a pair of boots that catch your attention.
Mm-hmm.
They're rather unusual in the sense that as you look at them, like they seem simple enough in design, but little bit of decoration here and there, but you notice along the ankle area seem to be a wing-like design to it. But what made it strange is the fact that these wings actually seem to have feathers on them.
Is there like is there a shopkeep nearby?
Oh, of
that I can
course.
talk to?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
place has this.
She's
Has the
gonna
shopkeep.
she's gonna walk up to him and say, "Hey, what do those boots do exactly?"
Ah, yes. They allow. They actually allow you to. Well, as it kind of shows by the design, the ability to fly.
Oh, this is so tempting. This is so tempting. Dear Lord. She'll give a nod and she's like, okay. And is there anything else in this like shop in particular that catches her attention at all?
Well, other than that, you also find that you do find that there appears to be that of a strange jug. And this jug, you see, seems to be it has a really black it has a black design, but it has like intrinsic bronze carvings all around it, and strangely enough there's multiple corks on the multiple bottlenecks of it.
She points to it and she's like, and what's that?
This is a jug that I guess you can say provides you with various liquids that you might have an interest in. Whether you're looking for something to satisfy a thirst or help you with a task, it's available.
Gosh, my mind is going back to the horse piss thing from Revive Pandemic.
No.
Oh.
No. No, not allowed.
I know. I was just thinking back to it. And immediately just like, oh, okay. Youth is, she looks at the boots and asks, how much?
Well, for you, since you are helping with the particular task, these will be 200 gold.
Easy. Yeah, I'm taking that.
All right, go ahead and add the winged boots.
Yay!
Yeah, brother. Yeah, okay. Cool.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Gale.
there we go. It wasn't showing up for a second, so I was like, huh?
Gale's going to tap Umeko's shoulder. Will you come with me to look? I don't want to be alone.
Yeah, you're not going out of my sight right now, buddy.
Yes, I know.
Can I borrow the party fund to buy some diamonds then? Because we never did say how many diamonds I'm getting.
How much from the fund do you need?
I need at least one for each member of the party.
So how much is the diamonds have to be for each party member?
700 if I remember.
No, that was
person.
300 per
300
person.
per person?
Mhm.
So 300 times 7?
Yeah.
So 8.
100.
Well, are we covering NPCs too?
No. Who needs them?
I already gave Daphne 300, so if you're
So
taking,
technically, yeah. So
I will cover Ithams.
that
if you're getting
300 is
8.
going to cover Itham because Itham still hasn't gone through the initiation yet.
So just 300 times 7.
Yes.
2100.
Okay, I will give you 2100 then.
All right.
And Delan already, well, you can try to reduce that a little bit because Delan already gave Daphne 300 gold.
So
Gale gave
So you
me-
get 1800.
1800, and then I'll.
All right, go ahead and add those diamonds, Daphne.
Okay, so that is
8 diamonds.
8 diamonds. 8 diamonds. So that means let me check.
Okay, got it.
How many diamonds do I have right now?
You should have 2.
I should have 2.
So then you have 10.
Yep.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm grabbing Umeko. Well, asking Umeko, can you come with me? to
Yes, I'll
look
be
at-
your babysitter.
I'm basically looking for anything that would possibly strengthen my breath weapon, or anything of draconic essence, and some spell components. Almost clicked out a d20. Like a rod of amber. I think that's what it was. A bit of fur and a rod of amber, crystal, or glass.
I will say
Or
though,
to the
when it
video?
comes to materials such as material components, since you have an arcane focus, unless it has specifically mentions a monetary value of the material,
Uh-huh.
you don't need to worry about it because the arcane focus covers that.
Okay. DM, is there anything in this bazaar that would have like draconic essence or like strengthen a dragonborn's abilities?
Give me an investigation check.
21.
Ooh.
Take a look around, and it's the only thing you don't really find much in the way of things regarding dragons. It's the most you find is seeming to be that of things that are actually meant to hunt dragons. And the one thing you do see, you even do find what appears to be that of a belt that seems to be made out of dragon hide.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, come here. Oh, let me hold you. Eh.
Hi. Hi, Nacho.
It's my baby.
Though, you do find that belt to be something about that really catches your attention. Well, yes, it is like the hide of a dragon, but there seems to be more to it than meets the eye.
Gale's gonna go over to that belt.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be more. Can you tell me about this belt?
Ah, yes. This belt actually used to belong to one of the ancient monk orders. One of which that seems to be. One of which that seems to be. They worked along. It is said that for a time they actually worked along. They learned. They garnered knowledge and wisdom from the dragons, but had grew greedy in their search for enlightenment and power. One of the things that they did was supposedly take either a young adult dragon or even a wormling and take their hide, believing that there seemed to be particular capabilities that helped them achieve this enlightenment. Though can't really say for certain about that, since I myself am not a monk.
What color is this belt? What color is the hide?
You would see that it is a dark green.
Oh, thank God. What was the name? Was there a name for this order of the monks?
Unfortunately, I do not know the name. Like other things, those that are lost to history are probably had a particular reason. Whether it is those who oppose them were not fond of them using the dragons in such a way, or even they just never really kept a really strong record, or they were just that small of a group. Lost to time and history.
If someone were to say, want to learn more about where would I find history about this place? About this order?
Best ones, if you're able to get a hold of such information, would probably be the Kara, as they are the ones who keep record of the history.
How much for the belt?
For this, it'll be 150 gold.
Here you go.
And as you are purchasing this, Gale, you do catch your eye on something else. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick.
Yep.
You do catch a sight of... Ironically enough, you do catch what appears to be that of this... that seems to be this armor that seems to be that of like a jade, almost like a jade green. It's not jade itself from what you could tell, but it's like, seems to be a really hardy material.
How much for that armor?
Ah, the adamantine armor.
Yeah. So good.
Hand it over!
So good! Get it!
I offer 1,500 gold for it.
Very well. Without hesitation, go ahead. So here's what I need you to add.
Okay.
Dragonhide belt. It is the rare variant. Actually, no, it's the uncommon variant. And go ahead and add the half plate adamantine armor.
Dang.
Oh, good. Good purchase. Good purchase.
Where are they? Hand it over, Harold. Hand it over, I swear.
Says the one with the 9 life stealer.
And the sensor.
And the sensor.
So Gale's just gonna place down 1,650 gold to this person.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And I will tell you this, that the belt you would be able to can only be attuned by a monk.
Where will we find
Crazy.
Convenient. So convenient.
Happy birthday, Umeko. Thank you. Well, here's this belt that I guess can... Gale's just gonna compare to Umeko.
Okay.
I think you could use this.
Sure? I guess she'll take the belt, I guess.
Alright. You will have to attune to it if you decide to.
What was the belt again?
Dragonhide belt. It is the uncommon.
Okay. I'll just look for it later.
If you have the Fizzband's Treasury of Dragons, you'll find it there.
I do not, but I'll look it up later.
I have the content sharing enabled on the campaign, so you should be
Okay.
able to see it.
How do
Okay.
I spell the half-plate adamantium?
Adam and time. Just do that. And it's the half plate.
There it is. All right.
So,
Can I go back to my purchases as I ran away
Sure.
from like a dog emergency?
sure. What were you planning to purchase?
I was gonna ask him how much for the necklace.
Okay. For this, well, considering the legality of it and everything, I would say 600 gold.
Question on legality things. Would you guys have any tuning forks here?
You see a smile creep across this vendor's face. Raises a finger, goes to the back. As he goes towards one of the standing cabinet, like the sort of the glass cabinets. And is there a particular one you wish it is attuned to?
Feywilds?
High or low?
Ooh, low.
Good thing, because that was a natural one.
Oh.
So. Well, it is the last one that I have, and considering how these are kept in a close eye, a little bit arguably more so than this, as he gestures to the necklace of fire, the fireballs. For this would cost, and taking into consideration, this would cost 1,500.
I will do both then. So that comes out to 2,100.
Mm-hmm. And he will provide both to you the tuning fork attuned to the Feywild, which you see this tuning fork has the intrinsic flowery designs all around it, carved into it, and the necklace of fireballs.
Sweet do. Itham, do you want anything? Do you see anything, Itham? Before I absolutely spend everything in my pocket.
Perhaps it would be best you not worry about me. It's your money.
And you're my brother. Do you need anything?
But you need to eat.
I'm a druid. There's this wonderful thing called good berries. You don't need to eat for 24 hours.
I thought she was about to make a joke about just eating grass. I was like, okay.
Man, I can druid craft a head of lettuce. Make a nice salad.
I have
Salad.
a house that I can literally conjure up that can give us feast.
Exactly. I don't need money for food.
You
Who needs to
make me
eat these
worry.
days?
That is all you worry me sometimes.
Good.
If it was from any other person, he would gladly accept the sugar mommy or daddy. She.
Glucose guardian. Glucose guardian.
The glucose guardian.
Glucose guardian. Correct.
Well,
Sucrose
if you-
protector.
he sighs and then looks to the vendor and says, "Do you have any arrows that I don't need to worry about breaking?" That I do. And he will provide a quiver full of these arrows.
Please be under 500.
It would actually be about 300 for these.
Fuck
They're
it.
they're unbreaking arrows. That's literally what they're called.
I can pay for it instead.
You're paying for my brother? You?
She looks at Lydia with a glare and she's like, "Don't you dare say I'm going soft." And then she hands the gold over.
Okay.
Happy late birthday 100 times over, Itham. Sick. Alright. I'm done.
Are
Alright.
you done here?
You didn't have any qualms with it, right? So you was right.
Delan, do you need anything, dear?
Dale looks around, and he turns to the vendor. Looking for three things in particular: horseshoes, a spade, illusionist braces, and necklace of fireball.
Unfortunately, the ones that I have already sold, but I believe there's something that might be of use for you. Or two, if I may. He's going to pull out what appears to be that of an amulet. Now, this amulet, you notice that it's rather simplistic, but you see that it had the pendant. It's like the amulet itself has a strange design, but it also is amber in color. For this mission, you would probably want to be undetected, yes?
Hey.
This would at the very least hide you from divination magic.
Ooh.
Useful if you need to worry about the aftermath or say if there's any other unsavory types that you do not wish to have their eyes on you.
Yep. Do you have anything in the way of a cloak of invisibility?
Take a look. I do not, but I have this ring. As he gestures to this rather simplistic silver ring.
So, the ring, the amulet, and what about the braces of the horseshoes?
Unfortunately, I do not have those. But I assure you that this ring is going to be quite useful, even afterwards.
Lastly, gonna need some. Some of that I have is very nice, but it's not quite the stealthiest thing in the world. Do you have anything equivalent or?
He takes a hold of the
require that?
ring, places it on his finger. Within that moment, he's gone before your very eyes.
It's the Lord of the Rings.
Oh no! The wraiths are coming!
And you just see this disappears before your eyes, and within a moment, you hear the voice. I'm sure this is enough of a demonstration. As you all turn, and you see he is right behind you. Even those with a high passive perception don't even notice him.
Daphne legitimately like turns around and has a very shocked look on her face. Like a look that clearly states, well, that's never happened before.
Delan just turns around to him. How is for the ring and the amulet?
The amulet itself would be 300, but this ring would be 2 grand.
Delan is going to he's gonna reach into his pocket. Well, he's gonna actually take off one of his gauntlets really quick and take off a ring that he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
The ring of shooting stars.
Okay.
And he's gonna hold it up. How much for the ring and the amulet? And is there anything extra you can throw in?
Give me a persuasion check.
He just kind of rolls it between his fingers. Persuasion. That is a 19.
All right.
Wait, hold on. What was it? Yeah, so yeah, 19.
Okay. I see you are quite an interesting lot. And give me a second. Let's see. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are the type that's not fearful of throwing things, yes? Goes back and he pulls out what appears to be that of a javelin. And
Lightning gem.
Is it the lightning
You
javelin
see-
Gale was supposed to get? Oh, long ago.
No.
you see that it sparks as he's walking forward.
Yes! Yes!
God damn it!
Yes! Dalan hands over the ring.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Gale. You had asked that in the early sessions, yeah?
Yep.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, Blathers was offering a lightning javelin to Gale if Gale wanted to go to the black market, and Gale was like, no. early campaign, Gale, we were like, black market, no.
Yeah.
Black
And
market!
Black market!
and he holds it out to you. I believe it speaks for itself.
Dalan hands over the ring. Along with the
But
200 gold. Or 300 gold.
so, all right. So you're doing that for. So you're giving him the Ring of Shooting Stars,
Mm-hmm.
the 200 gold for that amulet, and what else?
Yeah. So he's giving him the money for the items in addition to the money in addition to the ring for the. I believe for the amulet, the ring, and the javelin.
Okay. So are you giving him $2,000 for that ring? Or
Is the ring? Oh, he wanted to try to trade for the ring.
oh, I see. Okay.
A ring
Yeah.
for a ring.
So he would. So before you take it, he would hold up a finger. I would still need gold, but it would be at a much lower price. Instead-
700.
What'd you say?
700.
800.
750.
I was gonna say.
Give me a persuasion check.
Come on, buddy.
Come on,
You have
Dalan.
you have a plus 14. Let's go. Oh,
31.
Holy shit!
He pauses. And then he leans over and whispers to you, Dalan. I'm going to send you a DM. As he gives you the javelin and the ring. Okay.
Lydia's just awkwardly holding the necklace of fireballs because Dalan said he just wanted it as she just bought it. Like,
Gale points to the javelin. Wait a second.
you
Daphne's
see what
just
it
off
is?
to the side, just like looking around at all the shinies and things, with a bag full of diamonds now.
Daphne, can you do anything with diamond dust?
There you go.
I mean, if someone ingests enough diamond dust, they can possibly suffer severe problems down the line, including having their inside shredded, but I have a feeling that's not what you need.
A long time ago, I bought a bag of like a half a bag of diamond dust to make us a little bit more resistant to things. But now we all have better armor, and so it's kind of
I
pointless.
can use it to make one person undetectable for up to 12 hours.
I'm
Do
sending
you
you
want
one
a
more
bag of
thing.
diamond dust?
Sure.
Cool. I will give you my bag of diamond dust, which it is how many? Where is my diamond dust? Aha! It's equivalent to 500 gold.
Alright.
I had to make a custom item for it.
Dalan, just kind of eyeballs him for a moment. Fine.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh wait, did he get? So you got the ring, javelin. Did he get the amulet as well?
Yes.
Okay. So what was the amulet?
So go ahead and add the amulet of proof against detection and location. and go ahead and remove that 750 as well.
All right.
We all
Dear,
done
do you have
here?
anything?
Actually, I do want to get a couple of things.
Okay, what would you like to get?
First would be to see if I could find any scrolls of sending.
So you would be able to find those.
And how much would they be?
For you, they would be 50 gold each.
50 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get like 500 gold's worth of them.
Oh,
No.
what?
So I believe that's 10.
All right, which is, so you basically sold that, got rid of, you took their entire stock of that, so that's good to know.
Also, do they have, scrolls of Featherfall and Dimension Door?
And let's see. So they have one of the for Dimension Door and 2 for Featherfall.
Alright, and how much for the Dimension Door and the Featherfall?
Dimension Door is going to be, it's going to be a little bit more pricey. That one will be 400. And the Featherfall is going to be 200. Because and you're told, or you can kind of figure out that it's because of the criminal activity that comes with those spells.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'll probably hold off on those.
Mm-hmm.
But there is something I'm going to do weird.
Okay, we like weird.
I'm going to see if my blade wants to get something. Because it's done it once or twice before. And I'm going to see if it will want to do it again.
Okay.
Especially now that, you know...
So,
Watch
as
is
you
dead.
as you focus in on the blade, something catches your attention. Two things, actually. One of them leads you towards a diamond. Though this diamond is actually a bit different compared to the one Lydia had been and Daphne had been purchasing. It appears to as if it has almost like drops of some sort of liquid in it in the center. You see one that seems to contain which appears to be almost like tears. And you also notice a dagger. A dagger that is black as volcanic rock, seeming to be serrated, with the silver handle.
I go over to the store or stores that have these items.
Mm-hmm.
How much for the gem and the blade?
The dagger? This would be 125. I'm not exactly certain as to what it may do, but it does seem to be magical in nature. As for the diamond, that one would be about 400 for you.
Alrighty. I pull out of my bag of holding one of those giant bone chips from the spine.
Okay.
And because I know that I probably won't need all of them for the idea that Gale wants, I'll probably take out one of the half-dragon swords
Okay.
as well.
Okay. And as you do so, shopkeep looks at it curiously at the shard that you had brought, and you see for a moment he seems to be channeling some magic as his hand is glowing. Closes his eyes. Biggest smile upon his face. Well, that is the most fascinating find that has ever graced this shop. I believe this covers more than enough. And he glances over at Delan as well. This is the same shopkeep. For more than one thing.
I'm just gonna eyeball them.
If any of you want, you can go ahead and give me an insight check.
Insight check.
Sure.
I can tell some people are wanting to.
Because of haggling.
I'm freaking.
What did I get? I got a.
I'm freaking fuming. It doesn't want. Okay.
21.
Doesn't want me to roll.
No, that's what did I get? I didn't get anything. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I got a dirty 30, so...
Alright.
19.
So, everyone except Lydia. You're able... The look on his face. Imagine as if someone in the black market suddenly is graced with the presence of the crown jewels of England.
Gale's gonna
What
go up to the shop.
Or someone took the gold from Fort Knox and was given to them.
Oh God.
That's how
Wow.
it's. That guy's seeing huge green, huge dollar bills with this.
Gale's gonna get closer.
How much is one of these worth?
More than enough to cover your purchase, as well as any any possible concern I might have had. As he glances once more at Delan.
Diar pulls out 2 more of those chips.
Okay.
Because he had 5 overall.
Fair.
So he's only gonna say that he basically had 3.
Alright.
And how much would they be worth? Because I might be willing to sell some.
I'll have to speak to my master on this one. Because this is a very special opportunity. But I can say at the very least, this, as he gestures to the one shard, is more than enough to cover it. But I believe my master will wish to get into contact with you.
Alrighty. Diar just kind of, like, awkwardly goes over to Lydia because he's just like, this is super awkward now.
Lydia's definitely just like standing off to the side, and I think she's just distracted by like having her sending stone in her hand, like, need to go.
Daphne's just standing to the side, like watching everyone else get all this cool shit, and she's just like,
Utility Daphne.
that's the thing.
You were given a trident by your goddess.
That's the thing, though, because part of it's like, yeah, the player in me wants to find these magical stuff, but Daphne's a practical person.
Fair.
She knows she has the weapons. She has all the weapons she needs. All of her slots to be attuned have been attuned.
It's gonna be really cool when you bring us back to life.
It's very cool when she brings you. No, because no one's dying.
Anyway.
It's like player wants to do this, but acknowledging that characters like, I don't want to be here. I acknowledge we're getting
Fair.
good prices. I have a lot of money though to begin with, and I don't want to give this guy any more business than he already is getting.
Oh god, I can't imagine her reaction to Diar then.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, she's like just been like off to the side, like probably zoned out.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Leave.
Umeko.
Yep.
I was gonna say I haven't shopped.
Okay.
Hey, that's right. You were with Gale. You were with Gale. That's right.
You're with Gale, so
Oh, yeah.
Gale, you're with Umeko now.
Yeah. Umeko's gonna keep an eye out for anything that like stands out to her. I would like to try to find something that kind of lets her see things for what they really are, and then just potions.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation real quick.
Cool.
Um,
5.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
It's a very stressful area we are in.
You're just making sure Gale doesn't get kidnapped.
Literally
Basically.
main concern right now. Because he knows what inn we're staying at.
Well, I
Okay.
Do
mean,
you know the name of the inn? I didn't catch it last time.
he knows what inn we're staying at, but that doesn't mean he can, like, be able to spy on us if we all just want to, like, stay in Daphne's room.
mm-hmm.
No, I don't think we got a name for the inn.
I think we were too tired. We just picked up inn and
Yeah, you didn't even look at the
Yeah.
sign, honestly.
Has Astro? Oh, well, I guess Astrov knew where we were going. That's fine.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, you look around and you do catch sight of... The first thing you catch is the sight of is a potion that... You notice that the glass work itself seems to be that of flames. The liquid itself seems to be that as clear as water.
It's vodka.
Fire water.
It's fire. It's vodka.
Okay.
And in regards to let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm trying.
I mean, just as like a cop out, are there also healing potions?
Yes, there are healing potions as well.
Cool.
Okay, where is it? Let's see. Just trying to find this some real quick.
Yeah.
Sometime I can make some healing potions for you, Umeko.
Yeah, but we haven't had time in a while.
Imagine
Valid.
having time.
And if I make them in the house, they stay in the house.
Wait,
No.
That's
Lydia,
the problem.
can't you
No.
Lydia, can't you just druidcraft time?
I'm
Well,
not a
so-
time druid. I'm a stars
okay.
druid.
So
Sorry.
the
No,
way that-
THYME time.
Yeah, actually, I think I
The
can.
way the house works is anything that is created by the house inside the house stays in the house. If you
Told
create
you.
something,
Told
Then-
you, Angie. If you listen to me.
I
if
thought it
you
was if I
create
made it.
something, okay. Here's the thing, though. If it's I'm not sure if it works for, like, say, if you get like an ingredient from inside the house. But if it's stuff that you have on yourself and you create it inside the house, then you can take it out with you. It's only if the house creates it.
Okay.
Interesting. Whatever.
So,
Told you.
as you're looking around, Umeko, you do find at least one thing that also catches your attention besides that potion. You see
Okay.
what it appears to be that of a gem, but it seems to be as if it's on a stick, similar to that as you see like some of the upper crust when they were wearing like use it to hold a monocle or a pair of glasses.
What is on your face?
Okay.
It's my beard.
My beard.
Not you.
My glasses?
My glasses
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, can I see what the potion of fire-looking water and the gem on the stick is?
Yeah. So the vendor looks to, goes to you and says, "This is a potion that allows you to breathe fire.
Fun.
And this is also a gem that allows you to see for what things truly are. It pierces through darkness. Both natural and not so natural.
Okay. How much would those cost?
Well, the fire breathing one would definitely be would just be about 75. But the gem itself would be around 300.
And then the potions of healing,
Yes,
can I-
potions of healing. These would be. Depends. Are you looking for something on the smaller end or much more grander in scale? Or something with a little bit of a healing, but also something a little bit extra.
how much you got in stock?
Well, if you're wanting the most priciest of ones, we have about 6 of those available. Though do be forewarned, they're not just healing.
More do these potions offer?
Now, this comes from a particular merchant that had sold some of these to us because apparently he had overstocked on these. But he does say that they can provide you with an extra effect. Though, from what I've heard, there have been times where some people found themselves to have a little extra vigor in combat. Although at the same point, there is also possibility of side effects, such as spontaneous combustion,
What?
which was quite good for the one who purchased it, since they were trying to assassinate someone. Though, of course, if you're looking for something that's a little bit more subtle, we do have those available, but also things that could help remove targets as well, which goes without saying.
Could I just get the healing, all the healing potions that don't have extra effects?
Of course.
Like, how many of those could I get?
All right, let me go ahead and pull this up.
Time for maths, Herald.
Yeah, I'm pulling up things. Okay.
Like the worst math word equation right now. Like we are the people
So
buying
you
37
get-
watermelons.
So
No, I already have 30 torches, basically.
so for this, it's going to be 125 for each, but there is a total of 8 superior healing potions.
So 125 times 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Can't
Yeah, I'll take the
ever-
whole lot of that.
All right. So you purchase that, and
So wait, that plus the fire breathing plus the gem. Yeah, I'll give him 1375. I got
all right.
that.
Very good.
Helping this
Cool.
economy so much right now.
Guys, I can never move now.
Aw.
Daphne's now being played by Nacho.
I didn't know
Gosh.
Daphne took a level in Druid.
Yes. This is the form called Nacho. There is another one called Nugget.
The circle of Nacho.
The Circle of
Maybe-
Cats.
Maybe Daphne should have become a circle of the shepherd druid.
Ugh, excuse me.
Well,
That'd
I
be
mean,
fun.
look at him. He's so comfy, just on top, half on my lap, and half on top of this giant D20 that Harold got me for my birthday.
Okay.
Alright, guys, are we done with this, please?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I want to go back to the inn.
Yeah, actually,
That seems for now.
What's wrong, Lydia?
party meeting in my room, please.
In
That's just
your
it.
wait, Lydia, in your room or in my room?
My room for now, okay?
Okay. All right. Let's get going, shall we?
Have here, please.
Can we
Alright.
just
I like the
leave?
black market.
I found a cat. We're
Do you
keeping
want us
the
to
cat.
sell you to the black market? I'm sure they'll find use for you, youth.
Damn.
I have nobility. I'm never finding my way back if I get sold off.
I thought you didn't want to go
Oh.
back.
How much do you think you'd be worth then?
I think you. If
And she just
Before or
as soon
after
as she
we-
says you see that she just disappears because of Dimension Door. And she's
Earl,
going
what's the
all the
drum
way.
called?
She's going closest spot to the exit. She's just
Okay.
getting as close to the exit as she can.
Alright.
That's
Alright.
Tori. Hold on a second.
Dalen's already
What's the
walking
gem
out.
called?
What's the gem?
Okay, so So you had the superior healing potion.
8
Also,
superior added.
yeah, gem of seeing.
Gem of Seeing. Okay.
Yeah, so that one, at least, thankfully, you're not gonna have to worry too much about seeing things.
And then I've been looking this whole time for that dragon belt and cannot add it myself.
It's not-
Okay,
I tried looking for it as well, and it's not in
that's
the,
strange. I'll make sure content
Yeah.
sharing is enabled.
Content
Okay.
sharing has been acting
It
weird.
is.
I had a problem with it last night with my group,
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
So just so you know, Umeko, what it does is while wearing it, you gain a bonus to the saving throw DCs of your key features. The bonus is determined by the
Oh,
belt's
shit.
rarity. In addition, you can also use an action to regain key points equal to the roll of your martial arts die.
Ooh.
You get
Well
key
then.
points back. That's amazing.
Interesting.
You can't use this action again until the next dawn. Also,
and that
you,
requires attunement, correct?
that requires attunement, and it is since yours is uncommon, it's +1.
Mm-hmm. So, real quick, like, logistical question. Technically speaking, 2 of my attunement spots are taken by my bracer and my, arm.
Yeah. So this would be the third.
That would be the third.
Yeah, because each
Okay.
character is able to do
mean-
up to 3.
Okay. Then that means I can... Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Just attune from your arm. You don't need that, right?
Well, no, I'd have to unattune from the Earring of Recall.
Mm.
We
You don't
right
need
now,
that.
do we?
How are you?
It was a quick escape thing to scarier place.
Not those. Don't.
But that's fine.
No. Do not.
The inn?
Yes.
Back to the inn?
Back
Yeah?
to the
Back to the inn.
All
Yeah,
right.
We're already heading that way.
So you all head back to the inn.
My room.
Yep.
Meeting in the party leader's room.
Okay. So as you arrive back at the room, a little bit of time passes, but within a moment you hear the door open, and you find Astraf entering the room. Takes his hood off. Does he close the door?
Daphne's just been reading since they've been waiting for him to arrive. Been
Mhm.
reading Daggers and Roses.
Of course. I do apologize for this, but I found something that might be of interest to you all. So, as you know, I was to meet with. I was supposed to look into a bit about what the Daimyo's been up to. And during my investigation, found someone here that was meeting with the Daimyo.
Oh. Who'd you find?
The duelist.
Daphne slowly closed the book.
So the
Apparently-
duelist is in the Kre.
And that's not all. Apparently, he has his own place here, or as they say, an embassy.
Huh.
The duelist has his own embassy.
Or more like the faithful.
The faithful have an embassy. Right.
So they are the... I don't know if y'all remember that there was a traitor clan amongst all the clans.
Well, yeah, because also in Itham's book, he wrote about how the Kre handed over their relic to prove their faithfulness.
So the Kre are the traitors.
I
Possibly.
mean, the evidence is pretty damning, but I don't know if that confirms it. So, the duelist was meeting with, like, the Daimyo.
Yes, seem to greet each other somewhat in a respectable manner.
So, what does that mean for you?
Well, that's the thing. I need to figure out if I'm going to... Part of me wants to deal with this duelist, but another part of me is thinking to just gather up more evidence and present that to Kinoto. Since in reality, both of them would be of benefit for us.
I don't think you would want to deal with the duelist alone because, if I remember correctly, the duelist is the one that killed Thal.
But Diar and I almost took him out, too. I mean, we do have, what, 1, 2, 3... at least 4 honored guests of the Emperor in this room. And we have not met the Kre Daimyo. And we've been somewhat doing a tour of the country.
One dishonored guest, I guess.
No.
And she just raises her hand.
We were kind of supposed to be doing a tour of the country and meeting everyone. So we could always...
Oh, that didn't go
introduce-
well, did it?
No.
You think he would even want to meet with us?
We could try. We're honored guests of the Emperor. I mean, if they're still trying to hold a
My
face.
lady.
Diar.
I believe, as I look to Daphne, two of us would like.
Oop.
Me, I would like. Oh,
No, you're fine. You're fine. It just
will
Delan
act.
actually disconnected.
Galen.
Mhm.
I
Went to
would
the-
like a rematch,
Mm.
There you
and I think Daphne might have some words for Mr. Pussycat.
Well,
Oh.
Please don't call one of the founding fathers of the Confederacy a pussycat.
I mean,
Get
in
rid of
this
the
said
cap part.
scenario, he is an antagonist.
but
He
here's
is one of our enemies.
the question. We didn't get a timeline or a time limit on this task for the Golden Demon.
Which, by the way, when were y'all gonna tell me that we were basically
I told you.
in the Golden Syndicates?
I told you. When I originally...
Because we didn't want you to freak out and cause a scene, my guy.
That too.
Galen just kind of looks to Gale. The Golden Syndicate were the ones who were after you. And we just
Yes.
met with the Golden Demon.
I
should've put-
also...
should have
the
pointed
Golden-
the two of them together.
I also vividly remember
I-
saying that the Blathers was wearing a Golden Syndicate necklace when he gave me this information.
Because if I remember correctly, the job that you guys took, Git's pointing to Delan, was to get this thing.
It was to get both you and the orb, but currently you're under my jurisdiction as far as they know.
So as long as I'm with you, they won't come after me.
They're not legally allowed to yet, or within our own accords legally allowed to.
Safe laddie.
Back to the point I was making, though. We have to go to the Kre, or not the Kre, the Kara Astraf. Don't know how long we have to get there and do what we need to do. So, do we want... Here's the question for the room. Do we want to stay here? Because I know we were talking about splitting for the one group to go after, like, technically the author while we're in the Kara. But the duelist is here. And Diar and I have already taken on the duelist one by ourselves. And have done decent.
Gale's going to,
We can at least have the honored guests go over and try to do some... I don't want to call it reconnaissance, but at least make introductions.
I could always scry on to see if the duelist is.
when did you say that, those two met, the duelist and the daimyo, Astraf?
Right now? Isn't that what you were just doing?
Yes, it was actually, yeah, this evening.
Astraf messaged me about the information while we were with the Golden Demon.
Well, we could, before we even go to get the crown, we could
What?
we could go take out the duelist.
This isn't our job, though. And Lydia will look at Astraf and be like, do you just want to kill him? Or do you actually want, like, more solid evidence and bring it to Kenodo? Or do you just want to bring the duelist's body to Kenodo?
Truth be told, it's a little bit selfish on my part of wanting to get rid of the duelist. Since the opportunity's there.
Selfish people? I've said it several times, we're selfish. You're allowed to be selfish.
It would be one less member to deal with.
Considering we couldn't touch him on the mountain.
Because we still have the soldier, the author.
Spectre.
I don't even know where that is.
Then, my lady, I have a request then.
Okay.
Since you guys are doing your stealthy things and I am not the most stealthy, maybe if I go with Astraf, if he is to do the duelist thing.
My concern is I was okay with somewhat splitting up if we all went to the Kara, because the group going towards the author would be distracting her and whoever while we went and got and procured the item that is needed. If half the group stays here with Astraf, then the group going to procure the item from the Temple of the Kara is no longer protected in that way.
Because Gale's going to take out the orb. And it's gonna be like, says to the party, I have two abilities of scrying. I could scry on both the duelist and the author. Or at least the author.
There's an easier way to see if she's been killed or not. She brings out her copper wire. And Daphne's been like eerily quiet the whole time. Just wraps it around. And she's gonna send a message to Anan. Have you dealt with the author yet? And if not, how close are you to her?
Takes a moment before you hear the response of Anan. I am 3 days away from the capital Though I would have been there sooner if it wasn't for my tag along.
Aemon is 3 days away from the capital. So I'm guessing that's where the author is. Apparently, Anir is slowing him down, though, because he says he'd been there sooner if not for his tag.
He doesn't need to sleep. She does.
I
So
acknowledge
naturally-
that. I just find it very cute.
It is very funny. So
the author is in the capital. Oh, the Ikara.
we could take care of the duelists within the next 3 days. Gather information, take care of the duelists, do whatever we need to within the next 3 days. And then go to the Kara afterwards. And Ashraf can choose to join us or not, providing that the boys can behave.
So wait, authors in the capital is the capital is not the temple of the Kara though, is it?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not even in the same place.
Yeah.
How close was the temple of the Kara to the capital?
Good
Kara?
50 plus miles. It's at least
Yeah.
one hexagon.
But it's close enough that people may, from the city, go to there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gale's
I
going
mean,
to take out his orb and scry on the author.
If
Okay.
he lets you.
Oh, I still have charges on my mirror. I could scry too.
It's
What's your DC?
I do not know. Let me look.
I just saw Fireball. I'm like, when did I get Fireball? Today.
Wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay.
I don't want them.
As you try to focus in on the scrying, find yourself rather clouded. Not really able to see the author.
Damn. Well, that's one scrying burnt.
Didn't go through?
Nope. Should I try on the duelist? See where he's
No.
at? No.
We already know where he's at. They have an embassy here.
Also, my worry would be if we do go forward with a plan of ours, that if he senses someone is try on hit him. Because the thing is, if the scrying fails, sense that someone try on.
Say that again. You're coming out.
If you try to scry on someone
Mhm.
and they sense it, it does sense it. So he will know someone is attempting to scry on
So the author knows that we've been scrying on her. Okay.
or attempting
Maybe.
to at the very least.
Or attempting.
She doesn't. You don't know who's trying to scry on you. You just know someone attempted it.
How long do you think it would take for us? Should we just take care?
I can get us to the border of the Kara in 6 seconds.
Do you think the duelist will? Gale's gonna turn to Asraf. Do you think? What was his? I can't talk.
Right.
If we were to go to the Kara to do our thing, do you think the duelist would possibly stay here, since they have an embassy here?
I can't say for certain. He could be just here because his master told him to for the time being. Or it could be that it's just a quick visit.
That's why part of me is like, he's here and now
And we didn't get to touch him at
on the mountain. We didn't get to touch him on the mountain, and Diar and I, just together, was able to knock him pretty bad.
If all 7 of us go after him, take him out.
Part of my brain is like,
I
this is
have
such
something I need to say.
Okay.
2 things. 1, if 4 guests of the Emperor attacked or was in a fight with someone with an embassy, that would not look good on them. But a mercenary, as he motions to himself, and an assassin, a pirate, possibly,
I gotta hear pirate.
or any of us who are not guests of the Emperor, it would be clean in the books in a sense. And the second, last time I left one of your family with these bastards, they were sent to hell. So I'm going to make sure none of your family's doing anything with these guys alone. Because it's my duty to protect you, and that might be bad especially if you lose your husband.
Well, us gonna have to-
that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it be, Diar? Itham, how do you feel about possibly going and killing one of your old coworkers? I don't even want to know if you want to call it a coworker.
I don't even know what to call these people, to be honest. I don't remember anything about them except the one with that staff.
And he is dead.
Exactly.
But these people know you. That's the problem. My only question is, if only half of you guys, the non-honored guests of the Emperor, go with Ashraf to go take out the duelist, what are the rest of us gonna do? Go to the Kara? But then we're split up. I can't get you guys to us fast. You'd be on your own for however long it takes to travel from here to there. Either we fast travel together or we're separated for days, months.
I actually have a...
If I stay with them, I have to.
I don't know. I kind of want to rematch with the duelist. Just saying.
Umeko?
You haven't said that Talus is with us, and she wasn't with us at the Black
is Talus
Market.
gone?
Is she with us now?
We left her. Well, she was with us when we went to sleep at the inn.
But she didn't come with us to the demon.
Right, and I think if we went with our usual betting rules, she was sharing a room with Youth.
You never checked on her.
Youth, where's your friend? The Golden Demon wanted her.
Is he AFK?
Youth might be AFK.
Daphne's gonna say, I need, I'll go check. And she's gonna just, without waiting for anyone's response, leave the room and go check on Talus.
Sorry, I didn't realize my headset died.
It's all good.
I just noticed it. I saw people talking. I was like, man, it's been quiet for a second, and then noticed. I was like, oh shoot.
It's all good.
So what just happened right now? I only missed
they were
30
asking
seconds.
you because they just
Talus?
realized now Talus is not with you guys.
She hasn't been with us since we went to
Youth
go
is
see the demon.
immediately turning around and just going over to find
Nugget.
Talus.
Get off the computer!
You go to the room and
Yeah, I get.
you open the door. You notice that the room seems to have been ransacked.
Oh, fuck.
You see that the mattress is tossed over. You see all these things sprawled about. And you also see Jerry.
Is he
And
destroyed?
You just
They
see
killed the
you just
dog.
hear you just see the eyes flickering as you see what appears to be multiple puncture kind of wounds into the side of him.
Shit.
Oh.
Daphne.
Could I
Daphne
recognize
John
it?
Wick.
Puncture wounds. Wait a second.
DM?
Yes.
Could I recognize if these are gunshots or
Give me
stabs?
a medicine check.
Ah! Okay.
Robotic medicine.
Robotic medicine.
Beep, boop,
pretty
boop, beep.
poggers. I didn't realize we were playing in Cyberpunk. Hang on, give me a moment.
I'm just like, wait,
medicine is a
they-
+1. Oh dear lord.
They killed the dog. Time for the John Wick to come out.
Yeah, no, this is Utes John Wick origin. You guys ready for it? Or
Yeah.
Talus's John Wick origin? It's an 11.
Judging from the way judging from the from just the outer edges of the wounds, it seems that it seems that it's as if it just went clean right through, so it probably could have even been something that pierces armor. And we're gonna take our break.
No.
Oh. Oh.
It's about to kill a man.
Alright. Alright, everyone. We will be right back. Don't go away. There will be more Ichor and Honor in just a moment.
Guess we're staying in the Kre for a bit. Just don't get
That's
caught.
you. Just don't get caught.
Just don't
easy.
get caught.
Plus 15, guarantee 25 on stealth. Yeah, just don't get caught.
I believe I have
Welcome
passed
back.
without a trace.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. We'll go ahead and continue where we left off. So, Youth, you discovered the room is a total mess, and the wounded end of the wounded Jerry.
Daphne came with, right?
What's that?
Daphne came with, right?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, so Daphne, you would see this too.
Daphne
said
did.
When we thought that Youth was AFK, Daphne said she needed some air anyway. Gonna go check on Palace.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you would see this too.
Youth immediately, like, as she's turning away to go out the door, she just calls over her shoulder, "Fix it right now," and then she goes over to where Gale is.
Daphne brings out her needle of mending and starts mending the wounds on Jerry
Mm-hmm.
as quickly as she can before. Because here's the thing: if the battery goes or whatever powering it goes, she can't fix that.
Robotic CPR, quick.
Robotic CPR! I need 3 cc's of oil now.
Give me a 9-volt battery. Duracell
But yeah, she's
quality.
She's gonna go look for Gale then.
Okay.
Youth would enter the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna
What's wrong?
She looks over at him and she's like, "Do you still have a scrying left?
Yes, I do.
Talus is missing.
What?
Someone took her and Jerry's almost busted down completely." And she starts going back to the room without saying another word, just signaling them to
Lydia,
follow.
you still have your mirror, right?
Yes, I do.
Let's go to the room because I think your scrying works a lot better than mine.
Depends on the luck, but okay. I'll get up, grab my mirror from my bag, and follow.
Daphne's just like, not baby talk, but she's just whispering very softly to Jerry. It's gonna be okay. We're all picked up, and then we're gonna own her, and then we're gonna castrate the people who tried to hurt you. Possibly remove anything else, including vital organs, including the reproductive. Those ones apparently aren't important for some strange reason.
Alright, I'm assuming we're scrying on Talus, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Lydia will take a seat next to Jerry and just put a hand on him. And I will start a scry with a wisdom save of 17 with a -9 modifier.
Alright.
Because I know Talus and I have a possession of hers now.
Mm-hmm. And as you focus in on the mirror, you take a look and it's cloudy for a moment, as it normally is, but then opens up to Talus. You see that she's a bit... You see that she's a bit uneasy as she's just looking around in this room that she's in. She doesn't appear to be shackled or chained in any way. But you actually see what appears to be that of some sort of table or something with a meal presented to her. And how far can the scrying see up to, besides the person?
30 feet or something.
I want to say it's like between 15 and 30.
Yeah. The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. So I can see like 10 feet all around her.
Okay. So you're not able to see who it is, but you hear the voice of someone.
Do I recognize the voice?
You do not.
Okay.
As you hear say, I do not know why you and your friends are here, but I understand that you are very much valued target of people. Rest assured, it is not poisoned. And she, you notice how hesitantly takes a little bit of a bite, as it seems that she hasn't really eaten all that much. And hear the voice say, "Now tell me, are you the one who created these weapons?"
If I shift the sensor behind Talus, are they still farther than 10 feet away
Yes.
from her? Oh, God
So
damn
they're
it.
wait. That means they're at a long table's ability.
But
You are cutting in and out.
It's fine. I understood Daphne.
But and well, if it seems that obvious, then well, considering your companion was following you, I believe that deemed it quite obvious. I have eyes and ears all over this city. It is my domain. But there's even some knowledge that I do not possess, and I wish for that knowledge that you possess. Whether you realize it or not, your talents would benefit many people. Especially mine. That's where it ends.
She's alive. She's being served dinner. Couldn't see who she was talking to, or who was talking to her. They reassured her that the food wasn't poisoned. And they said that this is their domain, and they have eyes and ears all over the city, but her talents could benefit multiple people.
You think it could be the daimyo then?
Maybe.
How's my repair work with Jerry going?
It is very. Yeah, you're able to patch up the wounds and everything. It's just from what you can tell, it probably just from what the limited knowledge you know about these things, it probably is just the same thing as like people. It just needs to rest up or recharge.
Hard reboot.
She's just like giving him pets on the head, like, you fought good.
I can either try scrying on the do list, and technically I have seen the Kre Daimyo at the Founders Festival.
I could send Talus ascending and
DM.
just say softly to her, try and
Umeko had a question.
Yeah, DM, does the phrasing "my domain" have eyes and ears everywhere? Like, does that ring a bell in Umeko's head at all?
I mean, a lot of people say that, but knowing you could probably conclude that that something like that's you probably hear that from someone who was like a ruler, or even someone who controlled the underbelly. And you do know that this is where the Golden Demon resides.
Yeah.
I can say I did not recognize the voice, and we just met with the Golden Demon, and I have heard the duelist's voice before, so it could very well be the Kre leader. I can attempt it. I don't know if it's gonna go through because I don't know him that great, or I don't have a possession of his? No, we can go ask for an audience with the daimyo and just see where it goes. But either way, we need Talus back. We can't leave until we get that done.
What time
Ask-
of day is it?
It's getting late because we woke up at sunset. We're on Drow clock right now. We're on Drow o'clock.
Oh.
Ashraf, give me all
So
the
it's
information
not
about the
dawn yet,
daimyo.
right? It's not dawn yet.
No, it's like 7, 8 o'clock
In the morning?
Okay,
at night.
PM.
At
Okay.
night?
just in case, can I use one of the charges on that Gemma-scene in here to see if there's anything extra in here that we've missed?
Sure, you can go ahead and use one of the charges.
Yeah.
And as you're looking around,
I also apparently seen the ethereal plane.
Hey.
Good for you.
as
Hey,
you're
yo,
looking,
same here.
They-
as you're taking a look
Right.
around, you don't seem to find anything that shows any signs of any magic or warding or any of the sort in this room.
Is there any like clues left behind or like things that shouldn't be there?
Give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
Just seems to be just quite a big mess.
Is her bag here?
You take a look around. You don't see her bag around.
So they took her bag, but left Jerry.
They probably wanted to travel light to stay quick.
Diar's just gonna rip up one of the sending scrolls use one of the sending scrolls.
I was
sorry.
gonna say!
To Talus.
Hmm.
Hey, little mama, you good?
Yes.
DM, permission to leave session early.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Permission to deafen at least.
Little mama.
Oh my gosh. The Johnny
That is
Bravo.
fantastic.
Anyways. Wow. Dear After Dark. Got it.
You hear the voice of Talos. I guess I'm okay. Not sure what to do right now. That's all you get from her.
Give us a name?
Gonna need to cast Sending again.
Well, but keep in mind, you just scryed on her and you saw the.
She's in the room with the person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to scry again?
Well, actually, Diar, because I believe Gale said that he and Lydia left to a different room, which left Diar there.
Oh,
So-
you didn't follow?
assuming
So yeah,
we've
Diar
all
wasn't.
reconjoined.
Oh.
Because we are all in the
Oh,
Talus's room right now.
Yeah, because
Unless
Youth
you
came in.
didn't follow.
Yeah, Youth came in, grabbed Gale. Gale grabbed Lydia, and we went to.
I think Daisy
Talus's
chained
room.
all the way over.
Yep, pretty much. So we're all just sitting in a destroyed room, trying to think. Ashraf, any ideas? You were just over there. Do you need guidance? I can help.
Nah, he just rolled an @20.
Oh, fuck.
Yay!
This is why I'm marrying you. No.
He spends time looking around and and pulls out something from in between the hinges of Jerry's mouth. And it appears to be like a dark wood. So he examines it. He then hands it over to Youth. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a dark piece of wood.
Yeah.
It came out of Jerry's mouth.
Do I recognize it?
As you take a hold of it, you feel the wood itself, and it feels like it has a very smooth finish on it.
It was a pirate. It was someone with a peg leg.
Can I compare it to? Can I pull out my arquebus and see if it's like similar to that?
Mm-hmm. What's your passive intelligence?
My passive intelligence, dear lord. Let's hope it's good.
You're an arcane trickster. Should that be good?
I mean, it should be, but 15.
You notice it's very similar to the arquebus you're carrying.
Like shade and texture and everything.
Seems to be made in the same style.
And DM, the people we knew of that have arquebuses are the pirates. Was it the pirates?
The pirates
And-
had some.
And the guards.
The guards, the raging ram. Those three had.
This is. She looks at a group and she says, "This is the same wood that's used for this." And she gestures over to the arquebus.
So it was possibly the Kre. So it was possibly the Kre that took her.
Well,
Makes
considering
sense.
what I have seen from him, from Kre'Iro, I want to put this outside of his. It's not impossible for him to do this. Seems to have the mentality that could be willing to commit to this. He is very much an opportunistic.
Opportunistic trader.
Most traders are
Opportunist, my bad.
So, what do we do? Where do we go from here?
My worry is that if For Honor guests the Emperor suddenly... Here's the thing. The duelist is here. There's no doubt about that. If he finds out the For Honor guests of the Emperor are here, because I have a feeling that the second we go to see the Kre Daimyo, he is going to tell the duelist.
And then the duelist will split.
No,
No.
I don't think he would.
If anything, provoke us to frame us.
At the very least, try and get a rematch. Regardless, Talus
Fear
is
back, DM.
Regardless, Talus is currently most likely with the Kre Daimyo.
She's not in chains. She's not hurt too terribly. She's being fed.
Then what do we want to do?
If I could find out where she was, I could dimension door her out.
That would look bad.
Still
However,
have some wild shape?
I don't think red pandas are going to help us right.
Badger time.
I don't think a badger's going to help us either.
If I can get Talus's scent and try to follow it.
Do you have anything that's possibly smaller that could ride in a pocket? So that way you could just hop out if the said honor guest of her went to see the Kre Daimyo and
And nothing with that good of a nose. I can just be a normal badger instead of a giant badger. Or actually, let me hold on 1 second. Nope. El Mirage is ears. Badger is nose. Bat is hearing.
Do you have a bloodhound by chance? 'Cause if you have a bloodhound,
Also-
you
I could be a
possibly-
cat. Could be a little cat.
Well, if you're a bloodhound, you could be Umeko's personal
have a-
assistant dog.
I have a mastiff. They have really good hearing and smell. Could be a big old doggo.
And what about us who aren't honored guests of the Emperor?
Well, right now I think we're just trying to figure out where she is. Because if she's in the palace, well, I mean, the honored guest of the Emperor can try to distract or get a tour or whatever, make friends with the daimyo. Like we are honored guests of the Emperor, while the other group tries to slip in, or we all just slip in, or we just raise hell. Cause fuck it at this point.
I'm honestly.
I'm good with raising hell.
'Cause I'm not-
Raise hell.
Raising hell.
I'm at the point where I'm not an honored guest of the Emperor. I'm here with the pale hands. That's just my mentality at this point. Because we barely have done anything that has to do with the Emperor, other than trying to kill the faithful.
This is actually a good question, though. How close is their embassy to the daimyo's place? Because if we're causing hell, we know who's gonna be there.
Can we just
Maybe even bother
burn
to
down
come.
the embassy? Can we just burn
We
down
are
the
not
embassy?
burning down a building.
They collapse fall red.
mean, I
We
can
can
do-
collapse a city too.
All
It's
red,
justified. It's
My
Can
Justified.
we not
justified.
destroy my home country? Thanks.
My
We
home
can
country is
rebuild
still
it.
being destroyed. It's fine.
That doesn't give you the right to destroy mine.
I am angry.
You don't see me going over to your country and destroying it. What the fuck?
It's in total anarchy. If you want to, go for it. But anyways, back on topic.
What are we going to do?
Honored guests can go talk to the Emperor and figure out if Talos is there, and then everyone else can go assassinate the duelists.
And that way, too, the honored guests are there. And so if someone says like a safe word or anything, we can always dip and help.
I think if we do it that way, if we do it the whole splitting up so people go deal with the duelists, we need at least one of the honored guests to go with the other group on the count of the fact only I and Umeko can revive people if they go down.
I can do spare the dying.
I can heal on the fly.
Yes, but if they go down and we are not quick enough, and if they die, I need to be. Well, I.
You
provided
have
the
10
bodies-
days.
I have 10 days. Umeko has a minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember. When Diar died, right? And then you got the soul back from the censor. Did they use Revivify, or did the soul just enter back?
Soul just entered back, I believe.
It only entered back. They had to use Revivify.
They
I
had
thought
to
we
use
used Cure
Revivify.
Wounds or
So you-
something.
Used like Raise Dead or something like that. It was a revival
Right.
spell.
Okay. Got it.
I may have 10 days. Umeko, to my knowledge, only has a.
Okay, Umeko, do you want to go with the assassination crew, or do you? I mean, also if Daphne and I, no offense, are more diplomatic.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry,
What about the people that are diplomatic go with
the daimyo.
the daimyo, and the rest of us take out the duelist?
Daphne,
Hell,
Yes, dear.
do you want me to do some cat puns while fighting him so you get your little kicks in?
As amusing as that would be for me, that wouldn't be enough for what I'm.
Now the question is, obviously Ashraf is gonna go with the group that's going with the duelists. Ethan, where are you going? You're a sneaky bitch. No offense.
He's not gonna leave your side.
That much is true. He looks over to Astrap. Well, I do still have my original mission. Still need to gather more evidence on this one. Anthem just looks back. At the very least, you can do your job and know that I'll be working alongside her. Fair enough.
Cool.
Who's all going where?
Honored guest of the Emperor minus Umeko? So... So it's at least Daphne and I think Gale. Going to the Daimyo? Or would Umeko be better going to the Daimyo? Because Gale does have Spare the Dying. So he can stop that dying process, if need be.
And I have counter. Oh wait, no, the duelist doesn't use spells. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, he does.
Does he? You don't know.
Yeah. He
The
compelled
duelist did
something
the duelist did something that compelled Bald.
to fight him.
And wait, question for the DM, because Daphne did watch the duel very closely between Thal and Night of Dreams. Did she sense, or did she recall sensing or seeing any magic? Because she remembered seeing Thal a lot more than people should after getting striked.
You did. What you remember seeing was like there was something strange about his blade, the rapier which he carried.
It wasn't. He doesn't. From what I remember from all wields, but the rapier.
Between Gale and Umeko, which one of you wants to go meet a daimyo? I mean, Umeko is from this country.
It might be better if Umeko does because. But Gale then looks to Umeko. Would you be okay with us splitting because you're still technically keeping an eye on me because we are in the Kre?
Oh, you're not with him.
I'll go to the duelist. That's fine if we want to keep Umeko and Gale together.
But then that means Daphne would have to go to duelist as well because we need us on different teams.
Because of the whole someone.
Umeko,
Basically prevents everyone else from dying.
Do you trust us to keep Gale safe?
I don't think it's a matter of trust so much as it would be us against a whole organization that's after. And she just puts her hand on top of Gale's head. This guy.
Well, it's either we split them up, or we send not the most diplomatic people to go meet the Emperor.
Itham, dear, I have a question for you, and feel free to not answer. How much of court dealings do you remember?
I think he did more than me.
He's older than you, so I would hope so.
Yeah.
And how good at them were you?
Can you at least fake it? Can you dig deep and find it?
I don't think I need to fake it.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
He just has a deadpan look.
He is technically a prince, Lydia.
And I
He
am
might have
technically a
died.
princess.
Yes. But until he died, he was next in line.
We probably should make a decision if this person's being held. We don't know if this person's going to be non-confrontational.
We don't
for
even know
long.
what this
We
person
should make
is.
a decision now.
We don't even know what this person is. That's also
That's
why I was
also true.
volunteering to be like a mastiff or something and try to scent out Talus.
Well, you could always just, like, say you have to go to the bathroom.
Or I can do it tonight while the trail's still fresh. And I also have Astraf, who's been to the palace. Ish. At least knows the way to that area.
Here's what I suggest.
I gotta use the restroom.
Okay, bye.
In character or as a player?
It
In
was-
character. He says this.
Here's what I suggest.
Okay.
Better not be running off Dear.
Lydia,
Yeah, he
you-
is.
You might, Lydia. Lydia,
My question.
Let Daphne finish first, please.
Lydia, you might not like this idea.
Okay.
You, Gale, Umeko, and Itham go see the Daimyo. I
Okay.
go with the others and the non-guests of the Emperor. Make sure that if anyone does go down, at the very least, have them back up within the.
Do
Well,
we
if
know?
me, Gale, and Umeko are going as honored guests of the Emperor, what do we say for Itham? Or are we actually using Itham being the Prince of Azuria?
Kre
Are we being
Daimyo, please meet Lydia's very faithful bodyguard, who recently came back from Azuria.
You had to use that pun, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, I hate it so much.
But do you know if the Kre Daimyo has any affiliation with the Golden Syndicate?
What does that matter?
Because
The
Gale,
Golden Syndicate can't touch you so long
as long as you're with Umeko.
And Umeko's going to be with you. You're under her jurisdiction. That's why we can't separate you so long as we are in this part of the country.
True.
Which is
What are
why
your thoughts on this, youth? Astrap chimes in.
Sorry, I've been having to take care of the dogs back and forth.
It's okay.
I'm keep getting lost because of this. Where were we on this subject?
Trying to figure out how we split in, if the people are going to split up the group to go meet with the daimyo and the other go fight the duelist or whatever.
Like the people who are honored guests of the
I see,
Emperor
I see.
are distracting the daimyo so you guys can get in and get to the duelists and tell us.
I just think we should do a 3x4 split.
What's that mean?
So 3 of the honored guests go in and distract, while 4 of us go and after the duelist. So
Numbers wise,
Oh.
that makes the most sense.
That does.
You will also have Astraf and Itham as well.
so
no, you have Itham. Itham's
Well,
not
not if we
leaving
just
your
do.
side.
Well, if we just do the 3 honored guests of the Emperor, because
You
hopefully
honestly
shit
think
won't go
Itham
down.
so 5x4 then.
So do remember,
Fine, so-
the duelist is very, as you had, who has seen him fight before?
Youth was literally about to be interlocked in a battle with him, so yeah.
I have physically fought him. And
How
so
does
has
he-
Dear.
How does he fight exactly?
He doubled himself last time.
He was able to compel others into fighting him
And
to a
last
point
time,
where they physically cannot turn around and go the other way.
last time Dear and I fought him, he split himself into 2, but if you damaged one, it also damaged the other.
His swords deal a lot of damage and make you quite more so than usual.
Stay at range. Don't get within sword's reach.
What do you think, Delan?
Dalan, who's been insanely quiet this whole time, finally looks up. Talent is missing. And likely this Kre Daimyo, the one who has her. We need to stop wasting time. We need to go get her. The rest of us can go handle the duelists. Can introduce him to Sheila. Meanwhile, once we get that handled, then we can go and steal the goods that we need to for the Golden Emperor. Get this fucking ring and this shit.
How many times have I said to you? It's the Golden Demon, not the Golden Emperor.
Golden
giving him
Emperor,
power.
Golden,
Stop giving him power!
Golden Emperor, Golden Demon, whatever. We can just fucking end this shit. Dalan is not in a good mood.
He is very not in a good mood.
Hey,
So
yours
Remind me when
also
this is-
feels that. Yeah, she feels that right now.
Lydia, Umeko, and myself,
Good
and
Itham?
Itham will go to distract
daimyo.
the Kre Daimyo. The rest of you, go take out that bastard.
Find Talus, take out the duelist.
And then after all that is over, get the hell out of the Kre, and we go take care of that crown.
If we meet back up and you give me 6 seconds, I can get us into the kin territory. So we don't even have to get far. We could literally just be on the steps of the palace.
I mean, Friday there's a tree.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have to find a tree. A
That
big,
way-
large tree.
That way, I'm not far from Umeko.
Ithem's
Lydia's-
not far from me.
Lydia's the most diplomatic. And there's 3. The second most diplomatic.
No, I'm laughing because
Because
we
Ithem's
never.
right there.
Ithem's right there, and
Oh.
also the fact that I don't think anyone of us ever thought that'd be a sentence that would be said, at least for a while.
Okay.
The look on the idiot's face.
Oh!
So the plan. Umeko, myself, Itham, and Lydia go distract the Daimyo. The rest of you go take out the duelist. We meet back. We meet back. Lydia can get us to the kin. And we go from there.
Daphne,
Gale,
let's
do you-
trade items.
Okay.
Gale, do you still have a sending in you?
Yes, I have 3.
Because it could be a chance, because it's super late at night, we may not get an audience with the daimyo until morning.
True.
So it's not worth splitting up and like getting people. Technically, people could get in.
How many diamonds do you want?
3, and I'll give you 5 potions of superior healing.
Okay.
So if we can't,
So if we can't get a meeting with the with the daimyo, you would need to at least send a message to someone saying that we can't get in,
got
and
it.
if they need help getting back up.
Okay.
Or we can cause a distraction in town or something. Who knows?
I mean, you guys could do what Umeko did that one time, and apparently crash into a melon cart.
True.
Or I could always summon a dragon.
Please don't.
We are not summoning dragons.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. I think we got it.
Let's.
So, just so I have it written down.
Dude.
I'm writing it down too.
Yes.
Same.
So, okay.
Diplomacy. Team diplomacy.
Okay. So who's going to the daimyo?
Me.
Lydia, Itham, Gale, Umeko.
All right.
And currently, we don't know where Diar is.
Oh, right, because
Diar's
Dear
in the
went to the
bathroom.
bathroom.
So,
Supposedly in the bathroom.
Oh god, if he went out by himself.
everyone else would be Youth, Delan, Daphne, and
Astraf.
Astraf. Okay. And possibly Diar. We'll see what happens. So, I'll be sending Diar a message a little later, but
Yep.
as you all finally come to the conclusion of your plan, Astraf mutters, I think we'll need some just a shot of liquid courage before we do this.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Emperor Sake.
We do
Oh,
have
there we go.
Emperor Sake.
That works too.
Sick.
And each of you have your shots before starting on this operation. We'll end our session there for tonight.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Guys,
been
we
3
need-
hours.
It's been 3 hours. Besides, we're playing next week, remember?
Yes, we're playing next week.
We're doing a big
Yeah.
heist for our anniversary.
So just to I'm going to message everyone real quick just to make
Yeah.
sure, because about just to touch base on something next week. Okay. So, but anyways, thank you so much everyone for hanging out with us tonight. It's been awesome having y'all here. We'll be back next week with Ichor and Honor as we see what happens with their little operation in rescuing Talos and taking on the duelist. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out with us. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you all again next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
How we doing?
Bye.
Bye.